I bought a Tesla for my roommates to drive, but they left. So now I have two, and I work from home mostly, so I don't really have a use for either of them. So we're going to try something new to make money, that being Turo. It's like the Airbnb of cars. You just put your car on the site and people give you money to drive it around wherever they want, except for Mexico. They're not allowed to take it to Mexico. This video is going to be pretty in-depth. This is the start to finish of getting my very first trip and exactly how much money I made. In my last video, I got the car in perfect working condition, so today we're going to get it clean, get it photographed, get it listed, and get it rented out to the very first guest. Okay, I'm at my top secret shooting location. I brought a ladder. I'll start without the ladder. It is like noon, so the sun is just like right above me. I like the contrast of the tan with the dark blue. I think that's a nice mix. Okay, I'm gonna back it up a little bit. It's so hot out and bright. Man, I don't know. I kind of forget this is a gloss car. I'm used to shooting satin cars, which just don't really glare. Okay, it's like 4 hours, 5 hours later. So it's much darker now and a little bit cloudy, which helps. Taillight is completely, it's like condensed, condescended, whatever. That's actually really annoying. It's a pretty common issue. So I kept my camera settings what they were when I last came out. I'll take a photo just to show the lighting difference. I have a CPL filter on. I don't know if I'll leave it or not. All right, let's lighten up the shot. Oh yeah, this is way better. So yeah, again, it's very bizarre because I have to do these really wide shots that I wouldn't normally take. I might back up even more. I haven't done nearly as much photography as I wanted to recently. It's one of those things where it's like I enjoy it, but I just never do it because I'd always rather like, oh, I should go take pictures, but instead I go take video. So yeah, I've gotten much more time with the Tesla recently. I took it on a whole trip to Indiana, so I got to learn all of its quirks and features, and it's got some. I mean, being an older, one of the first Model 3s, it's got very, even from here, I can see panel gaps. It's crazy. Like, and misalignment, or I should say misalignment more than panel gaps, but kind of both. Also, there's clear underspray, like obvious underspray in some spots in between certain panels, which is pretty crazy that they did such a bad job painting certain cars. My own Model 3, my 2019 has, ooh, this is a nice front shot. It's got underspray on the trunk, which is funny. This one has underspray on the front of it. I think I'm gonna move it. The yellow truck is very distracting for the front shot. I'll go ahead and take a couple since I'm like, it's already right here. Yeah, so these shots are just comically wide. I think I'm just going to move it to the center. I mean, I don't think anyone's coming. If they do, I'll just get out of their way. And I'm trying to make them all very similar around. Oh, this is good. Okay. I'm not perfectly centered. I like that. Okay. And there is security here. There's a lot of security. None of them care though, which is, I guess because I'm not doing anything bothersome, not making noise or drifting. I think what's fun about this is I'm striving for perfectionism. Like sometimes imperfection is fun in any sort of media, but I'm literally creating an advertisement right now. And I'm keeping my settings locked. I'm shooting 1/320 f3.5, which I don't really know the ideal aperture for cars. It just, that feels really shallow for what I'm shooting, but I don't know, only one way to find out. And 200 ISO. So of course I could bump the ISO if I wanted. I mean, I could change. I have so much light that I can literally use whatever settings I want. I don't even know, why am I even using manual focus? I don't know. Okay, I mean, I think I got all four. Oh, I need to get the other side, I guess. God, that door panel is so bad. Also, that truck moved. I think he might have, not to seem full of myself, but I think he moved so that he wasn't in my shot anymore, which was very kind of him if so, because he literally just pulled over for no reason. I really like this lighting. I actually need to bump my shutter. I gotta slow my shutter down because it's a little bit darker now. So I'm kind of just retaking the same pictures around it. I'm going for this main 4 super symmetrical, like head-on shots. Okay, should I do any close-ups? I'm gonna bump my aperture to 5, drop my shutter to 200. Click. I feel like I should get one of the, oh, it's dusty already. Get one of the logo, being like, you're in a Tesla, you're about to get a Tesla, heck yeah. Suck that musky cock. I'm trying to think if I should do some shots of the doors open. Oh, here comes the sun. Like, this is what you're gonna be in. Get hyped. I don't know if I'll use that. Get some interiors. The rear seats in the older Model 3s aren't great. I mean, Uber passengers love it. They're like, oh my God, it's so comfortable. They're nothing special. Like, when I order Uber, it's normally a Camry, and the back of a Camry is more comfortable than the back of a Tesla. The back of a Tesla Model 3. Back of the X and Cybertruck are incredibly comfortable, as well as the S. And the Y, I don't know. I don't really spend much time in Ys. Why would I? Haha, lol. Oh God, it's so bright now. What the flip? Wow, I really got those shots in perfect time. Because look at that glare now. Ugly. Actually, it looks okay in the sun. No, it doesn't. I don't like the glare. The last shot I need to get is the interior, which I was thinking I might change the screen to night mode, even though it's daytime, because the white doesn't go well with the wood trim. And then I'm going to bring the seats back so that they're out of my way. Yeah. Okay, and then close the console. Still not as wide as I would like. Change the display to dark, and I'm gonna put it at 100% brightness. Yeah, that's good. Can you see me? Hello. All right, we're bumping up to ISO 400. You know, I used to say ISO, not ISO, but now I listen to ISO XO a lot, and I say ISO. Click. Man, I need an even wider shot. I think it'll look better with the doors closed. I just wasn't sure if I would need that much light or not. So now we're gonna close the front doors for that nice cockpit feel. It is, I will say, as much as I love the white interior, the black is very cozy and sleek. So I kind of get why some people get black. However, if you're asking me, white is right. I shouldn't say that. Okay. Man, super dark, very moody. Boom. 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 Can I get even wider? Oh, wait. I'm getting shots of the clouds. It looks fake. It's hot in here. I think I'll get one of the trunk, but probably at home because I have stuff in the trunk right now. I have junk in the trunk. I mean, this is actually perfect. The sun came out right when I was taking interior shots when I needed that extra light. God is helping me with this photo shoot. He's like, I got you. I want to see your Turo business succeed. I think I have everything I need. Okay, well that was fun. I look forward to editing them. I can't wait. I guess it'll be live on Turo tonight. All right, we did it. Okay, I'm done editing. I spent way too much time editing these pictures, but it's because I was having fun. I haven't edited pictures in a while. And then on some I did some cleanup. So original for this, and then I just cleared out the background. Initially, I thought I would like clean this one up quite a bit as well. I think it looks pretty natural. You really wouldn't notice anything's missing. I think that part's a little bit unnatural, actually. I probably should have left that. I might fix that, probably not. I really like this one. Ultimately, I didn't actually touch really anything. I boosted the contrast like 2% and lowered highlights like 5% and increased vibrance about 3%. But past that, these are just straight out of camera. There's the beautiful damage on the rear. I did leave the damage, didn't Photoshop that out. I love the reflection on the windows. They're so simple. Like, I really just didn't do much. I just took the car out and shot it. However, this is completely fake. This was not here. Yeah, here's the original. I added an extra thing so that they're even. We got 5 instead of 4. I think that looks pretty natural, honestly. This shot sucks just because of that waste bin. The back shots, I should have used a different term, but I like these. Oh yeah, so I just did very minor cleanup. There's just some oil drops. Not from me though, because I drive an electric vehicle. This, I probably won't use these wide shots, but I just got some fun wide shots. And then a close-up, you can see my beautiful condensation. I love the clouds, that's cool. Closer up, this will probably be, I think this will be the, I think this is gonna be the cover image. There's one without clouds too, I don't know where. I don't know, I kind of prefer the clouds actually. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And so for the sides, I thought I would like the slight aerial view, but I kind of like the side on more. It's definitely a Turo thing to do the side view. Also, let's take a deep dive into these Tesla pictures. I mean, come on, look at this. What is this? And Turo does crop it really weirdly. And okay, so they actually. He showed the interior. You can't really see the interior. Look, it's so close. So what is this? I mean, look, this is gross. He's on, like, look, I was complaining about the dumpster in my one picture. I felt like this picture was ruined because of the dumpster. And this guy chose to just be right in front of a dumpster. He's got curbed tires or wheels. Dude, these pictures are so bad. I want to find one with good pictures. Yeah, see, these are nice shots. Man, $424 a day. Only one trip though. Oh, these are nice shots. These are obviously phone pictures, but that's okay. Like, you can do a lot with the phone. Got the nice, he went to the mountains for this. Okay, well, I guess it's time to list mine. I don't think I've started the process yet, so I think I just need, yeah, so I've been a member since 2019. I don't even know why, but maybe that'll add some credibility. Even though I've never used Turo. I've got my little picture of myself. I had to go outside and take a selfie. Okay, become a host, get started. All right, is this my car? Yes, it is. Odometer has 80 to 90,000. It is automatic. What's your primary financial goal for sharing this car on Turo? Generate side income. How often do you or family use this car? I'll say never, because I'm fine with it being rented at any time. How often do you want to share this car? As often as possible. How much advance notice do you need before you start a trip? 12 hours, 6 hours, and 1 day. Should I do 6? Man, 6 hours. I'll start with 12 since it's recommended. Trip duration. What's the shortest trip? Yeah, 1 day is fine. Maximum trip. Any. I guess I don't care if there's a maximum. North Carolina. Description. Oh, I already write the description. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's look at some example descriptions. Beautiful full-size SUV. Very clean and spacious. Get ready to enjoy this Porsche Macan, an SUV with that epitomizes luxury. Experience the future of driving with our 2023 Model X rental service. Cruisin' style. He's done 1,500 trips. Gosh darn. Oh, he's got a ton of cars. Holy moly. Okay, this guy knows what he's doing. Gets great range. If you've never driven a Tesla, this is the one to test. No, it isn't. If you've never driven a Tesla, do not drive a 2016 Model S. Okay, so he just lies. Oh, this has kind of bad reviews. Car was not clean or charged. Not charged. Not charged. Okay, so they don't charge the car before. The normal renting experience has come to an end. Welcome to the new rental experience. We appreciate you looking and look forward to serving. Okay, so very professional. They've got emojis. I kind of like the emojis. Okay, I read like 15 listings and also just went through like Tesla promotional material. It's a little cheesy. I can't decide if it's too cringe or not. You can be the judge, I guess. It's pretty cringe at some points. This deep blue metallic Model 3 drives as if it just rolled out of a factory from the future. Why Model 3? Seat 5 adults with a trunk, sub-trunk, and frunk for endless storage. Accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds with instant torque. It's technically 4.66, but close enough. Peace of mind driving and parking with 20 built-in cameras and sensors. More features. Massive touchscreen with live traffic navigation. Forget the keys. Throw the NFC card in your wallet or just use your phone. And then I focused on the fun aspect and then the battery aspect. So long-range battery. This computer on wheels boasts 310 miles per range. I already said that up here. No accounts, apps, debit or credit cards are needed for Tesla's seamless charging network. I added this. Nobody else added a lot of this stuff into their listings, like how to charge. But the thing is, I'm at superchargers all the time. And literally, like so often, people will be in rental Teslas and they have no idea how charging works. They're overthinking it. Like they pull up and they don't realize they just literally plug the car in and it's done. They think they need to like pull out they're trying to figure out where to swipe their credit card on the supercharger. And they don't know like, what app do I download? Do I need PlugShare? Do I need EVgo? Do I need ChargePoint? No, you literally just plug it in. It's so cool. I love the charger network. So I included this so that it's like, oh, okay, no accounts, you just plug in. Oh, I said it right here. Just park, plug in, and keep driving. Engineered for fun. Tesla does not make slow cars. This is a direct Elon Musk quote. They are the most American-made vehicles on the road, designed for maximum thrills and to keep its occupants safe. Whether you're planning a long road trip or just zipping around Raleigh, do what it's been built to do. Be safe and have fun. Hey, we get to add the pictures. Okay. Oh, I need to pick up back. Dude, it doesn't even matter. I'm overthinking this so much. Do I do this one? I like that one more because you can see the hips. The hips are a little bit more concealed. So we're gonna delete this. I mean, look at this. So I took 81 pictures for the shoot and I got it down to 369. And then, okay, so front, side, boom, boom. Car turns around and then boom, boom. I think that's pretty good. Gotta add my bank account. Why am I even screen recording this? I can't show any of it. It's literally just my bank account with $46 in it. What the flip? What happened? Oh, I hope people rent. This will be epic if they do. If not, it'll be sad. This is really easy so far. I'm almost done. Attend a virtual orientation. I'm in my underwear. Is someone gonna like call me? Or do I just have to watch videos? Oh. They have a lot of webinars. Okay, I have to go to a 30-minute webinar. It's currently 3 a.m. Should I do 11? When would that be? I'd have to stay up for a while. Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna do the 11 a.m. webinar. All right, whatever. If I fall asleep, I'll just wake up for the webinar and go back to bed. Okay, so they have automatic pricing and discounts. So $45 minimum pricing is pretty low. I don't know if I can do that. Recommended 45. Can I view my listing? Oh my gosh, wait, this is cool. Oh, it's my car. Wait, this is actually cool. $44 a day, what the heck? That's too low, I think. Ooh, woo. Is that shot too wide? I might crop that shot. That's nice. Ooh, ooh, oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna edit this a little bit because you can't see much. I'm gonna remove the spacing. Dynamic pricing is coming, a new way to maximize earnings. Dynamic pricing is an enhanced pricing algorithm. I don't know what any of this means. Okay, so I want to have airport delivery because I'm not terribly far from RDU, which is an international airport, which is very nice. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't think I'm gonna do automatic pricing, but I'm not sure yet. It just seems so low. This is like the best Tesla listing. Like it has 134 trips. In my opinion, this is not a good listing. The pictures are really bad. The description isn't good. Why rent a gas guzzling car when you can drive a Tesla, period? But people love the car and it's super cheap. It's only $47 a day. What else does he have? 2,000 trips, that's crazy. Wow, he's got a lot of cool cars. Damn, he's got the Amira. This dude's got it going. What the hell is this picture? Why is there just like a black scrub? It says do not use stock photos. He just filled it with stock photos. All right, I'm gonna start it at 55, I think. And so for a few days, nothing happened. Nobody contacted me, nobody rented. It just sat there. rotting in my driveway, depreciating away, until about a week later when somebody rented it. The booking was for 3 days. He was going to pick up and drop off at my default location, and I honestly wasn't completely sure what to do. I was very excited, so I deep cleaned this car inside and out. It's probably the cleanest this car has been since it left the factory, because I just wanted to make sure it was perfect. Not only was this my first guest, but it was my guest's first time renting on Turo, so neither of us really knew what to expect from the other person or from the platform. I asked if he wanted me to be there at pickup or if he wanted to do contactless pickup. He chose contactless, so I got a lockbox to put the Tesla keycard in. The night before delivery, I sent him probably way too much information on Teslas. I just didn't know what people would want to know, because basically I'm at superchargers a lot and I see people struggling with rental Teslas. So to the point where literally I've had to get in the car with these strangers and just show them how to use this car because their host didn't show them how to work the car. Now the pickup location's not very close to my house, which means that I'm now stranded in a parking lot with no way to get home. Now, lucky for me, my parents live near the international airport, so for the first time, I'm kind of actually asking them for help with one of these projects. A lot of people wonder, like, how much of what I do involves my family, I guess. And generally speaking, they haven't had much involvement aside from just like emotional support, I guess. Supporting me by saying nice things like, wow, son, you're doing such a good job at youtube.com, which is very helpful, might I add. But they are taking an extra step in helping me out this go around, and that is in the form of giving me a ride back to my house. So I know they won't want me to reimburse them for gas, but I think it would be fair for me to, since there's no reason they should put wear and tear on their vehicles. In addition to, I want to make sure the final numbers for this project are actually accurate and show all of the expenses it takes to make money on Turo. So my dad picked me up and drove me back to my house. And so for 3 days, he zipped around in my vehicle. I heard not a peep from him. I checked the GPS location a couple times out of curiosity, and the one time I looked, he was going like 115 down the freeway, just having a grand old time, so I'm glad he was enjoying the vehicle. I wasn't really sure if I should like check up on him during the trip, but I decided that if I were renting, I would just want to be left alone unless I had a question. And what do you know? The car was there. He did not steal it. He did not drive it to Mexico. And he took very good care of the vehicle. I mean, I think there were a couple crumbs in it. It looked like he maybe had some kids in the back seat. And just like that, the trip price was $188 for the 3 days. It was $62.67 per day. However, I had some discounts set up, so he got an $18 discount because he rented for 3 days. He supercharged the vehicle, which charges my personal credit card. However, I just billed him for that at the end of the trip. He spent $28 charging the vehicle. And so the total revenue from this trip was $200. However, I don't get this full amount because I have to pay commercial insurance. My personal insurance does not cover Turo cars. Now, I will mention, before starting, everyone was telling me that I would regret this immediately because my insurance would drop me and ban me completely because this violates personal insurance policies. So I called my insurance and they said it was fine. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. You don't, like, you're good. I was still anxious though because people were so adamant that I was going to get dropped. So I called a second time. I was so paranoid, in fact, that I recorded both calls with insurance to make sure that if something happened, I would have proof that they said it was okay. And a second time calling insurance, a different agent, they're like, yeah, that's fine. I don't know why you're concerned. You can rent on Turo. So I was like, okay, all right, I believe you. So in short, I give up 25% of my earnings to Turo in order to cover commercial insurance, because I do have to insure the car twice. And so after covering supercharging and everything, I made $126 from this trip. I decided to give my renters 250 miles per day that they rent. Anything after that charges them about 20 cents per mile. So he got 750 miles for this 3-day trip. However, he only drove 284 miles. So works for me. He got everywhere he needed to go and didn't put too much wear and tear on my vehicle. And best of all, he enjoyed it. He gave me a 5-star review on cleanliness, maintenance, communication, convenience, and accuracy. And man, that made me feel good. My very first renter, his first experience on Turo, my first experience on Turo, we both loved each other. It was actually kind of crazy. Of course, this was just one rental. Many other things could happen. However, all I was hearing about Turo were horror stories. But I must say, my first impression was that I was excited and quite satisfied. So yeah, $120 isn't a ton of money, but I think that this is a pretty exciting start if people continue to rent and take good care of the vehicle.